On June 22, 2026, Ethiopia's political landscape changed overnight. The Prosperity Party, led by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, won a staggering majority in parliament. This landslide gives the government a powerful mandate after years of conflict and uncertainty. But not all regions voted. Areas like Tigray and parts of Amhara and Oromia were excluded due to ongoing conflict. The government now faces the challenge of uniting a divided nation. Ethiopia stands at a crossroads. The next moves will define its future. Ethiopia's ambitions are shaped by its geography. With over 120 million people and a fast-growing economy, Ethiopia is bursting with potential. But being landlocked defines its economic and foreign policy. Every import and export must travel overland, driving up costs and risks. Securing sea access is a national imperative. Ethiopia's future depends on overcoming this constraint. For decades, Ethiopia's trade has depended almost entirely on Djibouti's port. Over 90% of Ethiopian imports and exports flow through this single gateway. A railway and highway link Addis Ababa to Djibouti, forming a vital economic corridor. Any disruption in Djibouti could paralyze Ethiopia's economy. Ethiopia is now seeking new routes and partners to supplement Djibouti. More ports mean more choices and greater security for Ethiopia's future. The Berbera corridor is emerging as Ethiopia's most promising new trade route. Major investment has transformed the port of Berbera, linking it directly to Ethiopia with a new highway. For Ethiopia, this means a crucial second gateway to the sea, reducing dependence on Djibouti. The partnership boosts Somaliland's economy and international profile. The Berbera corridor is a test for regional cooperation in the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia's quest for sea access is about reaching the Red Sea, a vital waterway connecting Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. For Ethiopia, direct access means economic opportunity, national pride, and restoring its historic link to the sea. But the Red Sea is crowded with global powers, making Ethiopia's push a complex challenge. The world is watching as Ethiopia pursues its Red Sea dream. The Horn of Africa is a region of both immense opportunity and grave risk. Its young population, resources, and strategic location offer hope for prosperity. Infrastructure investments, like new ports and corridors, could drive regional growth. A stable Ethiopia could lift its neighbors and transform the region. But volatility remains a constant threat. Sudan faces political turmoil, Somalia battles insurgency, and Ethiopia itself is not free from internal conflict. Security challenges threaten to derail economic progress and spark wider crises. Climate change adds another layer of danger, with droughts and floods fueling competition for scarce resources. For Ethiopia, climate threats are immediate and existential, especially for agriculture. The government must balance economic ambition with the need for regional stability. Ethiopia's fate is tied to its neighbors. Conflict or disaster in one country can ripple across borders. Diplomacy and cooperation are essential for lasting peace and prosperity. The region's future depends on collective action. Ethiopia's election has set the stage for a new era in the Horn of Africa. With a strong mandate, the government is determined to overcome its landlocked status. The region now faces a choice: cooperation or competition. Working together could create a thriving economic bloc with shared infrastructure and prosperity. Economic interdependence would build trust and reduce the risk of conflict. But rivalry over ports and resources could just as easily spark instability. Nationalism and old grievances threaten to turn trade corridors into battlegrounds. The world has a stake in the outcome. Red Sea stability is vital for global commerce. Ethiopia's actions in the coming years will be pivotal. Will it build bridges or deepen divisions? The answer will shape the lives of millions and the fate of a critical global crossroads. The Horn of Africa stands at a crossroads, and the world is watching. The next chapter is about to be written.